Froggy, you were part of the double curse fest this morning.
Well, I didn't mean to be.
Well, all right, here's the deal. Froggy has a story he wants to tell. There's audio, and it is loaded with cursing. So
It's not a personal story. It's a huge story.
Andrew, our producer, was cursing Froggy because of all the cursing he had to bleep in the audio bites.
Well, I wasn't there cursing, so it
Now,
wasn't my fault.
This story's crazy. This is an absolute insane story. Froggy, this is a fishing tournament in Ohio? Was that where it was?
Yes.
All right, tell me what happened here.
So there's this big fishing tournament, a walleye fishing tournament, okay? $30,000 for the winners. And there are these two guys who have been winners, like they're the champions. You know, they always win.
What the hell's walleye? I've heard of it, but what kind of
yummy.
fish?
It's a freshwater fish.
It's a freshwater whitefish. It's great.
Yeah, and so their names are Chase Kaminsky and Jake Runyon. And they're the champions. They've been the champs for years, but there's been suspicion, you know, other fishermen are like, these guys, their fish are a little heavy all the time. And so there's been a suspicion for years, as I read about the background of these guys.
So people have been suspicious that they've been cheating?
Yes.
Somehow?
And even in the audio, you can hear people going, we knew his dad. We knew it for years. So these guys have had suspicion around them for years, okay?
You would think competitive fishing would be kind of random because you catch fish.
Listen, I know that some of these fishing tournaments, some of the prizes are like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Bass fishing tournaments are like $250.
That's insane.
Yeah, those are serious.
For just hooking a fish?
Well, there's more to that than just hooking a fish, okay? There's a lot more to it. It's a science.
All right, so what happened?
So these guys go in to weigh their fish, and their fish, you know, you weigh in 5 fish, and they look like they were about 5 pounds.
So you pick your 5 biggest fish?
Yeah,
Is that how it works?
Pick your 5 biggest fish.
Right.
So they go up there. They had to beat 16 pounds. So another pair of fishermen, they had 16 pounds worth of fish, which means 5 fish equals 16 pounds. These guys bring their fish up, and they look about the same. You know, they're not huge. And the announcer's like, all right, all they got to do is beat 16 pounds. 33 pounds.
What?
Okay.
What?
So 33 pounds goes on, and they're like, and then you hear people in the crowd go, oh, no goddamn way. No way. You know, so people start getting pissed off.
Oh, my
So
God.
the director of the tournament says that he was quoted as saying he grabbed the fish and he felt hard stuff in the belly of the fish.
Wow.
And it was obviously heavier than it looked.
All right, here's the deal. For years, apparently, these two fishermen have
I
been
guess
winning.
they've been doing this. Yeah, they've been winning.
So what have they been doing, Froggy?
They've been stuffing their fish with lead weights.
Like the fishing weights?
Fishing weights. Big ones.
But big ones. I saw the pictures.
Egg size. The biggest ones you can get.
They were jamming these huge lead weights down the mouths into the gullets. Is that right? Gullet?
So they would make a
Sounds right.
4-pound fish an 8-pound fish.
That's a big difference.
Yeah. Also, they would catch other, and this is pretty disgusting. They would catch other fish, walleyes, that would be, I guess, undersized, not
They
tournament
wouldn't
size.
qualify.
Yeah, they wouldn't qualify. So they filleted those fish, cut them up, killed them, and stuffed the fillets in the other fish.
My God.
And you see the guy taking out fillets. He's like, we got filleted fish in here.
All right, so the whole thing unraveled over the weekend, right?
Yes, and it is
All right.
madness.
We have audio here. Now, Andrew, are you sure you got all the bleeping?
No.
What do you
God,
mean?
Andrew.
I mean, playing a bunch of angry fishermen is really risking everything,
All
MJ.
right, let's listen. Here's cut 1.
We got weights and fish. There we go.
So if I can explain that one, the director of the tournament,
That's fishdemonium.
yeah,
It
the director of the fish tournament takes a knife, and there's people crowded around. He cuts open the fish,
My
and he goes, "We got weights and fish." He held it up like it was like.
All right, hang on. Hang on.
We got weights and fish. There we go. Out of here.
My God.
So that's when they all found out. Then he starts cutting open the other fish, and that's when it gets
Everybody listen to me right now. Jake, I want you to leave. I don't want anybody to touch these guys. I want you to leave.
That's him telling them to get out of there before they get killed.
I don't want anybody to kick their ass.
Get out of here before you get killed. All right.
He needs to go to jail.
Oh, look at that. You guys yelling, you ought to go to jail. Listen to this.
He needs to go to jail. Call the cops. Stop.
Okay, I heard we missed one. There was I just dumped it.
My mind heard it, but my ears didn't. I heard.
No,
I don't know if
I think we missed
So
one in there.
call the cops.
So they're saying, they're thinking back to all the tournaments they lost to these guys.
Yeah.
They've taken
Oh,
hundreds of
money.
thousands of dollars over the years.
God.
Every single
And they're all yelling, every fish.
Champ, dude. I mean, we all knew it. What the man?
We
What?
all knew it.
I thought he said we all do it. And I was like,
No,
wait
we
a
all
minute.
We all
No,
knew
do
it. Yeah.
And the filleted fish. Look at this is
A fillet, yeah. A fillet fish.
a walleye fillet.
That's
So-
one of the fillets he held up.
So
that
the
he was
small fish, they filleted the small fish and they jammed them into the stomachs of to fatten up the fish. This is
the walleye just
unbelievable.
like, what are you putting in my mouth?
I heard in one of the walleye they found actual fillet fish from McDonald's, like
A fillet of fish.
Filet
There's a
fish.
filet of
That's a
fish.
filet
I got video.
You got anything to say?
Do you have anything to say?
How many ways
I mean, it is pandemonium here.
over a lot of people?
What do you say? You
You
what?
bleeped over a lot of people.
Oh, you
bro.
bleeped.
Over a lot of people.
And he's
My-
just standing there saying nothing, like blank face. Like,
Cheat him, man. He's a you got a boat. You got thousands of dollars.
Oh my
So
God.
to equate this,
This is awesome.
in the fishing world, this is like a Lance Armstrong.
Oh, you know what?
yeah.
That is
It is.
That is
Perfect.
a good analogy. I want to hear the first cut again. This one here.
We got weights and fish. There we go.
Hang him!
seriously.
That is unbelievable.
That's a serious crime. Those guys might get jail time for that.
Oh, for
Oh,
what?
they're going to get
Well-
worse than that from the people on the
Well,
fishermen on the street.
And they murdered fish. You can't murder fish.
I realize it's fraud, but I wonder, can they be arrested for?
You should get some serious fishermen to call up.
Man, that is insane.
That's crazy.
What a story out of Ohio.